Hello everybody and welcome back to Traversing Food, where today we're going to be checking out one of the Russian Sturm rations. I wasn't sure which one I wanted to try. I've got two that are a Best Buy of April 29th, 2023. I got menu 25 here and I also have menu 27. And oddly enough, neither of these are on YouTube yet. I figured menu 27 would be it's just lamb and peas. But I didn't think menu 25 would be because, I like the weird stuff. And this one is turkey with spinach and feta cheese. Yeah, you heard that right. And a little bit of info about this ration. It's got 77 grams of protein, 49 grams of fat, 122 grams of carbohydrates. It's got 1,383 calories and weighs in at 700 grams. And I'm not sure if there's something, that leaked onto this or something that's leaking out. It doesn't smell funny. But we'll find out when we open it. And this does not have a tear notch, so get my knife. Hopefully everything will smell okay. I don't smell anything weird, so I guess it's fine. And first up we have our flameless ration heater. We have a can of, I believe this is pate. Got my translator with me just in case I need it. We have our main, which is, like I say, our turkey, spinach, and feta cheese. Got some crackers. And if anybody knows, I can't remember, the different coloring on the packets. We got brown, there's blue, there's purple. I mean, could somebody explain me what the differences are? And we got another pack of crackers, which doesn't have the colors on there. I wonder if maybe one's just regular wheat crackers, multi-grain. And we have a little accessory pack. And besides this, yeah, that was the last item in the bag. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that is our salt, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right. We have our wet wipes, packet of tea, our little bayberry candy, got our sugar, which that seems a little bit solid too. Our apple jam, piece of Orbit gum, our spoon, packet of pepper, put it over here with the salt, a napkin, and this is, okay, I had to put this drink under the interpreter, and check this out. It says fruit with lemon, but I'm not sure, because it's also fruit with lemongrass, and if you look at the ingredients on the second line, it has lemongrass extract. So yeah, I don't know. That's going to be an interesting drink. Fruit with lemon? Sure. Fruit with lemongrass? Okay then. But anyway, that is everything that's in the bag. Decent little single meal. I don't know why the salt and the sugar feels clumpy. I wonder if maybe just picked up some of the moisture out of the candy. I don't know, because it's in a Ziploc bag. But anyway, let me get my tray. We'll get started. Okay, here is everything. And I looked at the ingredients. The best I could tell is that these say they're whole wheat flour, and these just say they're wheat flour. So there may be a little bit of difference. But let's get our main started in our ration heater. And I looked at this, and here's one thing. It may sound bland, but there's one thing I like about it. That's the ingredient list. It's turkey fillet, pickled cheese, spinach, cornmeal, and salt. Yeah, 5 items. That's it. I just wonder how that's going to taste. Let's see here. Where's the tear? Right there. Let's see how well this tears. Not very well at all. Kind of expected that. Let's just toss in there. Where is? Can I move around? Is that glued in? Move around a little bit. Let's try to put this in here sideways. Heat up a lot easier. There we go. Just calls for 100 milliliters of water. There's no fill line on there for, oddly enough. I'm going to dump that in there. Can't remember how quick these start. While it's trying to get started, I'm just going to set it aside. Yeah, it's getting warm. And let's get the rest of our stuff ready. Get our tea bag. And our drink. See what it smells like. Hard to tell. That's pretty interesting. Smells like tea. And I'm sure you can hear it. The ration here is going crazy, but I don't know. It says it's as a tonic drink. The ingredients list a lot of fruits and either lemon or lemongrass, but it smells like tea. Interesting. But anyway, I'm going to get some water for our drinks, and I'll be right back. Okay, let's check out one of our wet wipes here. And they're like the dryer sheet type instead of paper. They're not dripping wet. Some of them are usually a little bit bigger, but they do the job. Don't smell like anything. They seem to take a little bit longer to dry than the regular Russian ones. I don't know if this is what they're using now in the regular Russian rations, but remember the packaging was different. And we'll get our pate opened up. Yeah, it's got a nice liver smell to it. And let's see here. I'll get a few of each out. Let's see, this side looks better. There we go. And we got our apple jam. Which let's try the biscuits first. These are kind of thick. These are ones I'm normally used to. Let's have a smaller piece. And they're okay. They're a bit dry. They could use some salt. Really crunchy though. And unfortunately a little bit stale too. And let's try these. Yeah, I like these a whole lot better. They're not quite as dry, good and crunchy. They don't have a stale taste to it, and the wheat flavor is a lot better. But let's open up our apple jam. And check it out. I've always loved this stuff. I think about everybody loves this stuff. I don't know why it is. The apple jam and the Russian rations are always great. Yeah, really great apple flavor. Not overly sweet. It's almost like a puree. thick. I've always enjoyed them with the crackers. Yeah, it's really good. But it has been a good 5 minutes on the tea. And one thing I started to do that people told me to try is I put apple jam in my tea now. It makes it taste so much better. Adds a little bit of sweetness to it. Doesn't really want to mix up too well in it though, but eventually does. The heat breaks it down. Doesn't it also make it a little cloudy too? Yeah, it's really good. Gives a little bit of an apple background flavor to it. Doesn't overpower at all. Really nice. And our pate, nice and smooth. Has that classic Brunswater flavor to it that I always love. Nice buttery smooth. And it does have a little more of a iron flavor to it, but it's liver. What do you expect? But always enjoyable with them crackers, that's for sure. And let's give our drink a try. Never seen this before. Thought it'd never break down. Still got odd floaties in there. Yeah, I don't know what to think of that. Yeah, it kind of tastes like tea. The ingredient list it has fruit flavors in it, but it, like I said, it tastes like a slightly sweet tea. I can't taste really anything lemon about it either. It's okay for what it is. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like what it's supposed to. Okay, and here's our main, nice and hot. Hey, I know the looks like parsley and onions were added to that, or maybe that's cilantro, but you know, let's see how it looks. Well, it smells interesting, that's for sure. Okay then, that is definitely chunks of turkey. I didn't think it'd be that liquidy, that's for sure. Okay. So you've got, let me say, little bits of cheese in there. Decent sized pieces of turkey. The spinach is definitely chewed up. It definitely has an interesting smell to it. I figured it'd be, you know, like a heavy spinach smell, but it doesn't. Let's see what a little bit of the sauce tastes like. Yeah, that's definitely interesting. It's a little bit, seems a little bit vinegary, I guess because this is pickled cheese. Very, very light on the spinach flavor. I mean, very light. But I think the sauce, the main thing that the sauce tastes like is basically the cheese. I mean, turkey is nice and tender. And looking at the strands, it is a real turkey. And what I mean by that, it's not processed. Yeah, you definitely taste the cheese in this. Like I said, very little spinach flavor. The turkey tastes okay, but oddly enough, the turkey is saltier than the sauce. Add some pepper to that. But it is definitely a menu that, I mean, it's not bad, but it's definitely not the greatest thing I've ever had. I will finish this, but I will probably not order this menu again. Yeah, I think it would have been better if they had less cheese, because the cheese flavor and the salt is pretty much overpowering everything. Okay, let's check out our candy here. As long as it's not. I know what these bayberry candies taste like. They're really good. It's like a red fruit, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get this undone. Yeah, there's gonna be paper stuck to it everywhere. That pretty much got it. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I love them bayberry candies. Like I say, it tastes like just a red fruit, nice and sweet. You know, it's artificial, but it just has good flavor. And our gum, little Orbit gum, just one little piece. And the gum's okay. You know, it's just your standard Orbit gum. A little bit sweet, has a nice mint flavor to it. The mint flavor is not overpowering, but after about 30 seconds, you know, it loses its flavor. But anyway, that's going to do it for this review of this Russian Sturm ration, individual combat ration. Menu 25, turkey with spinach and feta cheese. I was really impressed that it was only 5 ingredients, but they just didn't. Those 5 ingredients just don't work well together. The texture of the turkey is absolutely great, nice and tender, but for my taste, it's overly salty, and the cheese is just a little bit overpowering for turkey. And you know, turkey, you know, it's a kind of like lamb. You don't need a lot of seasoning. But other than that, that drink is weird. Like I said, it's supposed to be fruits with lemon or lemongrass, and it just tastes like a slightly weak tea. I don't know what to think of it. But after a little over 5 years of doing ration reviews, yeah, I'll eat more of this, but I think this menu is one that I will not try and get again. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you did, hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.